Hey guys, Bushman, the quarantine gardener. Figured I'd take you on a tour of the garden, a little weekly update. I got a new camera and we're going to see how it works. If I like it, I'll keep it. If not, I'll send it back and try another one. So let's give her a shot. Alright, let's open our gate. I saw a chipmunk in here this morning, so I got to figure out what he's up to. Cherry tomatoes, they are growing pretty good. Got some blossoms on them. I imagine we'll have cherry tomatoes in maybe 2 weeks or so. They grow pretty fast. The plant's kind of doing what I wanted it to. I wanted it to just droop down. Eventually I'm hoping this will just come all the way down. This guy, he seems to want to just go for the sun, so I'm gonna let him rip, see what happens. I'm gonna start over here. I did get the composter repurposed and started to spin some compost in that. We'll see how well it works out. The rain barrel's been awesome. I really enjoy just hand watering. Gives me opportunity to prune and pick the few weeds that are growing. Even though I do have the watering system, which I used this morning. So let's start here with the Romas. I started these guys from seed late, so they were late getting in the garden, but they're Romas. They'll grow fast. I'm not going to prune them. They're determinate. Once they get a little taller, I will take the bottom leaves off to avoid the blight, but right now I want them to soak up as much sun as they can. Pole beans are doing pretty good. Won't be long and they'll be climbing up the trellis, both sides. Some more pole beans on this side. Yellow brandywine there and there. Those were two of my survivors from the apocalyptic winter spring that we had. Cilantro's doing good. Dill is going. It doesn't look like a lot, but it'll be more than I need. Basil, still no germination there. I haven't got to the store to buy a plant. I'll just stick a plant in there and grow it that way. These two San Marzanos are doing good. Keeping them pruned up off the bottom, pruning the suckers out. They're almost 2 feet tall already. A couple little habaneros. Lettuce is doing really good. Butter crunch there is ready to be harvested. The romaine, I could eat it right now. It would be super tasty. And then the red onions along the outside are doing pretty good as well. Volunteer sunflower, picked up out of nowhere. Carrots are doing okay. I'll be curious to see how they turn out. Cauliflower is doing awesome. It's really growing fast. And the green and yellow zucchini or squash, whatever you call them, they're doing pretty good too. The regular brandywine here is looking great. Again, keeping them all pruned up off the ground to keep the blight away. Big bell pepper, that's a California Wonder green. This one is a big red. I love red and yellow peppers. Another brandywine tomato there. And we have cantaloupe growing down here. I'm kind of waiting for that to kickstart and take off. It looks like it's just starting to, and hopefully we'll get those growing up the trellis too. And then the sugar snap peas along the fence. They found the fence, and I think they've spread the word to their buddies, and they're all climbing up the fence now. Cabbages in the middle doing good. They look a little crowded, but probably less than 30 days from now I'll probably harvest all these radishes, and then the whole bed will be pretty much available for the cabbages. So it's a little windy out today, but I have the microphone connected with the wind muff on it. I'll be curious to see how it works. This tomato here is growing good. These are called Whoppers, and I'm quite happy with their growth. Some more bell peppers. I don't have tags on these, so just a mix of colored bell peppers. Another Whopper tomato, doing really well. The asparagus, we've got some more spears coming up, but I think we're going to be done for the year with these guys. I picked quite a bit, and I don't want to cut them all off. Each plant I think only puts out 8 spears, so obviously I want them to come back, so I'm going to let them go for the year. This bed here, got a delicious, I think all 3 of these are delicious. Nope, I take that back. The one in the middle is a better boy. One of my survivors. And then just random peppers mixed in. I think these are, I don't even know anymore. Jalapeno or bell. I don't know. I didn't get them tagged, obviously. And I don't remember. Cucumbers. I can't wait till they grow up the trellis, and it's going to look pretty cool when I have a tunnel full of vegetables all the way across the garden. Turn around so you're not looking at my shadow. It's back to that Roma bed. So everything's doing pretty well. Haven't really looked in the worm towers yet, so there's actually a bucket lid under here. Just keep it covered full of mulch. Let's see what it looks like in there. I can get the lid off this one. A little bit of mold in there. There's a worm right there crawling on the side of the bucket, so there you have it. Proof's in the pudding. They go down in there, they eat all the good stuff I throw in there. Should probably do for some more composter or garden vegetables, kitchen scraps. I'll put those in there, and then the worms will come in, eat that stuff up, and crawl back out in the bed and do their business. It's good stuff. So there's a weekly update. Hopefully the camera works out well and the sound turns on good. It's been a real joy having this garden. I turned on the irrigation this morning and let it run for an hour. It's pretty nice. Just use this guy here. And they got a really good long drink of water. So each plant got somewhere probably between 1 and 2 gallons that just soaked into the soil ever so slowly and went deep to get those roots growing deep. Surface watering or just spraying the tops of your plants is not good at all. Allows plants to get fungus and all that stuff. So at the bee apiary, they actually put the boxes out. Try my zoom here. Looks pretty good. All the green stuff behind the log are all those flowers that I planted, and they're doing really awesome. So I'm excited to see how that turns out. They cut the hayfield 2 days ago, and it has to be one of my favorite country smells ever. Right next to lilacs. It's just a super fresh, clean smell blowing towards the house. Corbella's in the swimming pool. She loves that. Rem soaking up the sun. It's been a good spring, early summer so far. I'm happy. Thanks for watching, and we'll see what happens during the week, and I'll do a quick update next week. kind of get an idea how much these tomatoes are growing. We're supposed to have some up and down weather this week, a lot of hot, then cool, hot and cool, so we'll see what happens. A dragonfly just came in the garden. Let's see him or not. Oh, there he goes. Alright, well, it's 10.5 minutes. And I'll go in the house and download it to the computer, and you'll see me shortly. So thanks for watching.